What is up, my Ludus people? Trevor Layden coming at you live with the unboxing. I'm welcomed by my lovely girlfriend assistant, Nicolette, and we have a special guest star, Pumpkin, who is playing with Spring right now. Maybe if you want to get a shot of Pumpkin. Yeah. All right, so he might join us. But so the bags arrived. So we're gonna get into the unboxing, babe, if you wanna come up here. Folks, this is raw material, uncut, so you are seeing the Ludus brand bag for the very first time. So let's get into it. There is a lot of tape on this, so bear with me. Also repping some of our shirts. We got our zip up hoodie. So a lot has come in today. It's a very great day for the Ludus brand. So I gotta be careful, because I don't know what we're getting into. These are shipped straight from our manufacturers. As far as how the company's looking, it's looking like we're gonna be opening our website in June. And then after that, we can start taking pre-orders for the bags. It's been a long road, so we're making our way through. For all of you who have been here from the beginning, thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. All right, babe, if you want to get an overhead shot. All right. Nice packaging. Woo-wee! I am pumped. I am pumped. So here's our first bag. It's looking like a deep navy blue slash blue gray with red accents. I'm gonna get it all nice and situated, and then we'll break into each of the bags. We got our Ludus brand logo right here. Now folks, these are prototypes, so the manufacturers are already testing. If you want to get a shot of the next one, Dave. The manufacturers are already tracking some changes that we wanted done to the bag, but with timing and funding, we wanted to get the initial prototypes here, so we'll post these up, take some votes, see what you guys are liking, any recommendations that you guys may have, and we'll go from there. So here's from our first manufacturer, and we'll get into the green bag first. We got some webbing, right? We're gonna eventually get into some attachments here. I have some instructions that this is gonna carry on throughout. Do some cross stitching here, just make it extra sturdy. And I'm gonna flip it around for you guys. We got our over the shoulder. Now this is a 60 liter, I'm 200 pounds, 5'9", so this is a 60 liter bag. This baby's freaking huge. This is not breaking. All right, so let's get into the bag. This is where the real meat and potatoes is. So we got some nice zippers. All right, like I said, folks, this is straight raw material. So this is how they shipped it to us. And this is what makes our bags unique, is the mesh pouches. So in this, we got Velcro on the bottoms, and it'll unzip. You got a mesh top so that your stuff can breathe, because the #1 issue with gym bags is you can't organize them. So actually, I'm gonna step in here real quick and grab my gym gear. So let's take a look at my current gym bag as it is right now. And we'll get this under the light. Pretty much you end up throwing all your stuff in there. We got our belt. We got some wrist straps, bands. more bands. I got some pens. See, there's a pen I didn't know I had in there. There's a knife that I've been looking for. Oh, and there's some socks, because I just didn't know that they were in there, right? So what the Ludus brand bag is trying to get after is organization of your gym equipment. So what we're going to do is, as we move forward, we're going to be running through a bunch of tests, durability tests, machine washable tests, everything. But baby, if you get a shot of our flooring, so we have Velcro on the flooring, so that you guys can have the choice. We'll sell these in different sizes. You guys can have the choice to either have a bunch of small ones, have a couple big ones, and you guys can have that customization ability, so that you guys can design your bags how you want to and set it up in a way that makes sense for you. So I'm just gonna fill it all in here. So let's say I just wanted half of it to be organized. There we go. I got a pouch for, well, I'll take my shoes off right now. Pouch for my shoes, right? And I can have my gym gear right there. However I want to set this up. Let me put my shoes back on. Like I said, folks, raw material. So I got to figure out how to work this, actually. Seeing if it goes this way. It really looks like you can send it any way you want. Man, that's cool. I think it goes like this. Yeah, that's how it goes. And like dirt falls in, stuff gets in the crevices, so that's why we wanted to take these out also, so that you guys could have clean gear instead of a bunch of crumbs or whatever is left in my gym bag. I'm not gonna get you the whole shot of my old gym bag, because I don't think anybody wants to see that. All right, so here we go, pouches are in. What we're gonna be working towards eventually is having some hard plastic material that you can put on the inside to give it a little more structure. But what we wanted to do is give it that flexibility, so that you guys can do with it what you want. Inside we have 8mm foam inserts to help give it some structure. I have another bag that does not have the foam inserts. So what we'll do is we'll put up a vote, maybe if you want to get a shot of that. We'll put up a vote if you guys like the inserts to give it a little structure, a little formality, or if you like the informality of not having the foam inserts inside of it. So let's organize my gym stuff. Let's see how everything fits. So I'm gonna put my belt right here in this large pocket for various things. Okay, and I'm probably gonna put all of my bands in one mesh pouch. And what we got here is they just did some patching here, but what this is gonna be some Velcro as well for you guys, so that you can, organize your pockets, get a little white piece of Velcro and draw with like a Sharpie on whatever in there. We'll sell some patches. Got a nice little band. Man, this fits perfectly. Let's see what else I got. One more band. Right, so we'll zip that up. Okay. We'll get into another one, and let's just say this is for my wrist straps, right? That's just two pouches, folks, and I got my wrist straps and my other wrist straps that I can either choose to keep in the same compartment because they're like items, or I could separate them. And that's why we're going to be selling smaller versions too. And I'm just taking all of my stuff from my old gym bag and I'm putting it in the new gym bag to show you how much room it has. So let's say we want to put this in the front pocket, because you got fruit snacks, you gotta have those on you at all times. Super easy. Let's take a look at the side pouches. So these are deep, they go throughout the whole side. Access for whatever you want. We got buttons on here. This was a note that I gave to the manufacturer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this on the way up so that you can have full access to it. And we're gonna put a zipper right here so that stuff's not likely to fall out and you can actually get access into your side pockets. Like I said, this is a prototype, but I am very, very, very happy with this prototype. Okay, so we got 2 pouches filled. Things that you can't forget about is your keys, your phone, and your wallet. My wallet's in the other room, so I'm gonna grab that at another time. So where am I putting my keys? Well, maybe I put them on the side. If you got a ring, you can clip them right there. And that way, you know exactly where you are, because when you're done with the gym, you busted your ass. Last thing you want to be doing is looking for your keys. I don't even know how many times I've gone back to the gym just to go get my keys because I left them at a machine or a bench. All right, so let's zip it up. Let's see how it folds in. Remember, I got my belt here. And the reason why it folds all the way out, let's say you're at the squat rack or the deadlift platform, right? You want to have easy access to all your stuff. And in regards to being sanitary, you know, let's say I'm wearing my wrist straps to help me grab the bar. I'm gonna throw them there rather than on the ground, so I know exactly where they are and they're not touching the ground where everybody's feet's been all nasty and everything. All right, so let's fold it up. Zipper works extremely easy, good quality. One of the things what I was telling the manufacturers as we were building this out is I want to prioritize quality and durability. I did not want them slacking at all on this. We have the actual stuff that it's made out of is canvas. So it's a concrete canvas. So you can throw this thing in your truck, do anything with it. But there it is with the pouches filled. Strap on, right? I love this thing. I am so happy. It has been a very long road to get to this one. Now I know, as I've been showing people, a lot of people are liking this navy blue one with black and red. So let's get into that one. I don't know, babe, what do you think? Should we start another video or should we just keep going? Maybe we cut it, or think we just keep going and we can cut later, you know, another time. All right, so same thing with this bag. We got our Velcro on the bottom. 4 pouches coming in with it. You can hear that Velcro, man. And what we did, if you guys know anything about Velcro, so what we have on this side, this is the loop side of the Velcro. Right here, this is the hook side of the Velcro. So what happens is as Velcro wears out, the loops are what go first. The hooks, oh, hi Pumpkin. Hello. How do you like the bag? He's exploring. So what happens is the loops wear out first. So if there's ever a time where, you know, you're getting enough use out of this, you can always get a new pouch instead of having to get a whole new bag. So for you guys' awareness to help with measurements, Pumpkin is 10 months old. He is 10 pounds. So That's a 10-pound boy. Let's see if it holds him. Holds him easy. That ain't going anywhere. Right, and let's see. I'm actually curious about this. Ooh, so they put in the bottom, I don't know if you can hear that. So that is a piece of plastic to help give the bottom a little structure, but what we wanted to do is also make it lightweight enough so that you guys aren't adding to your workout. You know, we don't want to, we don't want this bag to be so heavy that it was killing you. Hey bud, you can't eat that. Okay, he's gonna go over here. So let's set this one up. Same thing. Loving these pouches. Pumpkin's loving his bag. Buddy. Okay, Pumpkin. He is loving this bag. Pumpkin, what are your thoughts on the bag? Okay. Okay. All right. So let me get these pouches set up for you guys, just so you can see it in its entirety. So I talked about the website launch. We will be setting up, let me talk about the company a little bit as we're going through this. So the ludus, the reason why we called it the ludus is that is where Roman gladiators were training when they were training for their fights. The reason behind the motto, fight well, die well, undeniable. Buddy, excuse me, you cannot eat this. Okay, he's gonna go in the other room. I don't know if you got a shot of the back of the vein. Fight well, die well, undeniable. So that was kind of like the gladiator motto, where they wanted to fight well. If they did not fight well, then the least that they could do was die well at the end of their fight, so they're not begging for mercy, nothing. And that's what the ludus we want to represent. Undeniable comes from, I was listening to a speech, I can't remember who it was by right now, but it's pretty much the guy was saying, be so good at what you're doing that you are undeniable in that field. So that's kind of a little backstory behind our motto. We've got a lot of other ideas that we're building into, but this is the start. So pretty much the same layout as the previous bag. Got your front pocket, got two side pockets. We still got some edits to do. This logo is going to be centered. Yeah, here's our two. So we'll post these up. We'll post a vote for what colors you guys like most and least. Give me feedback on what edits you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. I'll take it all, and then from there we can get our finalized product and become a team of teams in the ludus. All right, so those are the first two bags from the first manufacturer. Let's get into the second manufacturer. Where do those scissors go? Now this one, I think we're calling this one the banana. And you'll see why very soon. I'm gonna take this off, I am sweating. This hoodie is lightweight, very nice material, very soft. But man, I'm also not very used to being in front of the camera. So we'll get it with practice. A little bit about myself. So I grew up in Ohio. I went to college in Erie, Pennsylvania, and currently active duty. And I just have a passion for lifting, and I was just sitting there one day thinking about, you know, dealing with my bag. I was in a lift, and I was like, man, you know, I really wish there was one that could organize all my shit. And I was looking around for them, and there was really nothing tailored to lifting. But that's enough about me. Let's get to the, oh, you get it? Oh, wow. Those fit in that bag nice, or that box. You know what, one of them might be the pouches. Here is the banana. Right, so this is from a different manufacturer. They had a little different take on what they like to see. And if you guys see, oh, I like that zipper. If you guys see, this one does not have that 8mm foam insert on the sides, so it collapses in on itself. But it makes it a lot more flexible. So babe, if you want to get an initial shot of this, see how it's just collapsing in on itself. And if you shoot these again, see how they have kind of that automatic structure. Makes it a little more fancy. That's kind of what we were hitting. So that one just had the bag in it. Let's take a look at this second one. This one has the pouches in it. We'll put that down there. I really like the zippers on this though. And they did not, oh, they had the pouches already set up. So, same sizing for everything. This one feels a little smaller though. Right? These zippers, he's acting up, everybody. He's acting up. He's a little baby kitten, so I guess he's allowed to. So as I'm opening these pouches, you see they have some stability on their own. They can stand up on their own. But I'm curious if you guys like this feel or if you guys would rather see the sturdiness. Right, so we have our big zipper pouch. I'll zip this up and give you guys a shot of an outside. So here's our outside pouch. They did looks like a 2-inch or a 1.5 inch. No, that's gotta be 2 inches. Webbing, right? This would be cross-stitched. This would be cross-stitched to give it that more stability. We got a side pocket. Now, okay, see, this is exactly what we were trying to go to. So, one of the manufacturers gets one thing right, one of the other manufacturers get another thing right. So, something along the lines of this, where the button is just kind of like a little feature, but here's the zipper that gives you the full opening to that side pouch, right? And that is the same for both sides. As you see, and I can fit you can fit a lot of good stuff in there. Also something they got right that the other guys didn't, I don't think they hit on our shoulder strap,